All right, beautiful people. Good morning, guys. How you doing? I trust your weekend is starting off well, and you're good, and you had a good night rest, and possibly your thank God is Friday was a good one. So nice to meet you guys. I'm going to be your trainer for today on social media marketing for business. So my name is Udeme. I'm joining you from Abuja, Nigeria, and I'm super excited to be here with you. So I'm looking out for you, looking out for your comments in the chat, so that I'll be able to flow very well with you guys. And yeah, this is a big shout out to developers. Let me confirm the name. Developers Invoke, yes, developers Invoke. Thank you so much for the much you're doing and for making this session possible. And for everyone that was here last week, I hope you learned something. If you learned something, I would love you to share it with me in the chats. All right, and please help us to reach out to the rest of the team. Let them know we've started and we're expecting them. Hello, Muhammad. Hi. Okay, so she came first, and I'm going to give her a round of applause. I hope you're still here. I hope you're still here. Okay, so that's for you. That's for you, Muhammad. Thank you for commenting first. And thank you so much, every other person, for coming around today. Please help us to reach out to the rest of the team. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do that. Hit on that subscribe button and turn on that notification so that if you have any content here coming out from here, you'll be the first to be notified. And please locate the thumbs up button and smash it. Enjoy the splashing beauty of it. I love seeing it splash. Yeah, okay, so it seems like a lot of you are from Ghana. So let me know where you are joining us from. I'm joining you from Abuja, Nigeria. So please let me know which part of the globe you're joining us from. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Which part of the globe are you joining us from? Priscilla from Ghana. Hi, Priscilla. I know Muhammad is joining us from Ghana. Regine Mensa, Ghana. Agyapong Afua, Ghana. Please let me know. I want to know. I want to know. Okay, just Mokpokpo. I hope I got that correctly. Joy is from Ghana as well. Esther is from Ghana. Thank you for sharing. Please, if you are yet to like this, we are yet to like the link, please do that for us. And please encourage the rest of the team to come. We are here. We are ready for them. So we want to have them. And I hope the weather in Ghana is good. It's fair weather this morning. Shine from Ghana. Thank you, Shine. Glow from Ghana. Thank you. Hannah from Ghana. Betha from Ghana. Thank you so much. Okay, so it looks like we have majority of Ghanaians here. Deborah from Ghana. Okay. Anybody outside Ghana? Startup Resources from Ghana. Thank you so much for joining. Any other person outside Ghana? Is there anybody outside Ghana? Okay, since there's nobody outside Ghana, thank you so much. So it's going to be a Ghana Nigerian affair today. Genevieve from Ghana, I hope you had a great time last weekend. And thank you for making it quite easy for us. Yeah. Katanga from Ghana, Dockers from Ghana. All right, okay. So let's make it fun. Thank you so much, everyone that commented. And yeah, so we'll be having a couple of questions thrown in at intervals. So I would love you to respond. All right. And I'll be looking for your questions as well. So if you have questions from last week, you have questions for what we'll be sharing today, please ask. All right. Feel free. And don't forget, the only way you can communicate is to use the chat. So you need to use the chat. If you can't chat like every other person is doing, that's possibly because you've not logged into your YouTube with your Gmail. Okay, please. So log into your YouTube with your Gmail, and then that place you're supposed to chat, you're going to see something like activate channel. So tap on that place. And when you tap on activate channel, what you're going to be doing next is to come back. That's more like close the YouTube and open it again with the same link, and then it's going to bring you back here, and then you're going to be able to chat. Okay, because I want to answer your questions. I'll be having my eyes almost on the chats constantly because I want to see all your questions. Okay, Atanga, Helena, Ghana, Dockers, Ghana, Marilyn, Ghana, Hilda, Ghana, Michael, Ghana, Afua. Last week, some of us were facing challenges in joining. Okay, that possibly was because of the Zoom. I'm sure that was why they brought it down to YouTube. YouTube will be more user-friendly. So please help us. If you have any questions from last week, please ask, okay? Feel free to ask. All right, so we're talking about social media marketing for your business. And we're doing this in 3 different segments. We're doing this in 3 different segments. First of all, we are going to be talking about an introduction to social media, and then we are going to talk about an introduction to social media marketing, and then we'll head over to the importance of social media marketing and the core pillars of social media. We'll talk about all of that in the next couple of minutes. And don't forget, there is a follow-up session almost immediately after this, okay? So we have 2 sessions every weekend. So we are going to be doing 11 to 12. We'll take a break between 12 to 12:30. Then we'll come back by 12:30 and do the second one. I'm sure you're ready for it. It's gonna be fun. So I want us to make it very engaging. I want us to make it very engaging, right? So that we'll have a swell time while we're learning. Let's make it fun. So how you're going to make it fun for me is to stick around in the chats, ask questions, right? Ask questions, ask questions, ask questions. Converse with me. I'll be throwing a few questions here and there. Please stick around, ask, converse, and make us enjoy the benefit of what you're doing here. All right, so it feels everyone is from Ghana, and that's very, very interesting. Juliana, Ghana, Sesime, Ghana, Kuma, Ghana, Dari, Ghana, food scientists, Adams. Okay, thank you for joining us. Olivia from Ghana, thank you so much for joining. Okay, so let's get it rolling. And we are expecting more people, so please help us to reach out. Click on the share button. Click on the share button, copy the link, and invite somebody. Someone that you know deserves to be here, or possibly somebody that you know is supposed to be here, but possibly they have missed. They've missed the link or they've missed the time. Please reach out to them on our behalf and let them know we've started. We are waiting for them. Okay, so click on the share button, copy the link, and invite. Look at this. Look at the thumbs up button and smash it. If you are just joining, please do that for us. Look at the thumbs up button and smash it, and subscribe to this channel. Okay, Matthew, Samuel, Nancy, thank you for joining us. Oh, we have one Zambian. Finally, somebody from a different country. Thank you for joining us, Nancy. We are so excited to have you. So the majority are Ghanaians. Make sure you don't let them oppress you. So I'll be looking for your comments and your answers. Don't let these Ghanaians oppress you, right, Nancy? Okay, so the Zimbabwe also. Oh wow. Nkube. Hope I got that correctly. Nkube, okay. We have one Zimbabwean and one Zambian. Please don't let these Ghanaians oppress you. Okay? So keep your responses and your questions and every other thing coming. And if you can't see your screen properly, it's because your setting is not perfectly done. So what you need to do is to head over to the top right corner of your screen. Let's say you're using a phone. Go to settings, and then you're going to see that settings thing. Click on quality. When you click on quality, click on advanced. When you click on advanced, what else now? Let me see. It's going to look like a setting button. Select quality, click on advanced, and then set it to 480 or 720p. 480 or 720p. So I'm going to find a way to pin that. I hope I can. Okay. So I've pinned that to the screen. Go to settings, select quality, click on advanced, set it to 480p. That will help. All right. Thank you so much. And Simplice is here. Simplice is joining us from Cameroon. So please say hi to Simplice. He's going to be in the chat to help us to answer questions. So happy to have another country, somebody from another country join us, please. Make Simplice warm, okay? All right, so we have a Nigerian, a Cameroonian, a Zimbabwean, and a Zambian. The rest of you are Ghanaians. I'm sure you guys will need them. These Ghanaians are pretty people. Okay, so let's go deep down. Let's talk about the introduction to social media marketing. This is going to be the first part. Now, what is social media marketing? Now, if I asked each of you what social media marketing is, all of you give me different descriptions, different explanations based on what you've known about social media marketing. So what you should know basically is that it's just a form of internet marketing that involves you to create content, share content on your social media platforms around your network. And the aim, what you're doing there is to achieve your marketing and your branding goals. So it includes activities like posting text, posting images, posting videos, posting updates, and all other content that gets to drive your audience's engagement, gets to drive your audience's attention. And sometimes you want to go a step ahead to advertise using the social media platforms. So it's a form of internet marketing that involves you creating content and sharing those contents. The aim there is so that you are marketing your brand, marketing your products, marketing your services. And now social media is, it's just popular, it's common. Think of the likes of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and the rest of those places. So they're all social media platforms. And you see people post content there. And people use those platforms also to run ads. So that is what social media marketing is all about. That is a summary of what it's all about. Every other thing that is going to be coming is just what you should do, what you shouldn't do, how you should do what you should do, what you should put into consideration first before you do what you should do, and all of that. But that is a summary of what social media marketing is all about. And yes, again, if you have questions, I'm looking out for questions. Please drop it in the chats for us. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's go on. Let's talk about the benefits of social media marketing. So when you have social media marketing, remember, traditional marketing is not bad. Now, why I say traditional marketing, talk about you using word of mouth to tell about your product and your brand. When we speak about traditional marketing, we're talking about you reaching out to maybe using the radio, maybe using the television, maybe doing a billboard out there, maybe doing your flyers. All of that have its limitations. Okay, there is not so much you can actually achieve because you're only meeting the people that you're physically seeing. When you bring in the internet platform for it to become kind of digital marketing, of course, social media is one of them. You give yourself a much more wider, broad range of options. Okay, so you increase your brand awareness because social media will provide that platform for you, where you get to introduce, where you are going to be introduced to people, and people will be introduced to your business, right? You can build your brand reputation on social media. You can post regularly about your products, about your services, about your team, so that it can help you to familiarize yourself with people for your business. So it can give you that open air opportunity to increase your brand awareness, and also have that engagement with your audience. It allows you to interact directly with your customers. It allows you to converse with them directly. People you've seen, people you've not seen, can receive feedback, can receive response to their queries, can reply to their comments, can ask questions, they can ask you questions. Sometimes you can even go live and for them to see your face. So all of that opportunities gets to represent, all of those opportunities gets to be presented to you on social media. And again, you have increased website traffic. Let's say you want to promote your website through social media. You can always add the link of your website on your posts, or you can add it to your social media bio, where people can just click from there and to go to take them to the website. So you can share content from your website to your social media, and vice versa, right? Websites could be blogs. Maybe you have a new product you want to announce, or you have links for your shop. Maybe you have a Shopify, or you have a Flutterwave store, you have a Jumia store, whatever it is. So you can share your website, can increase your website traffic from your social media. And it's also very, very cost effective to manage social media because, compared to traditional marketing, it can be less expensive. For instance, I always tell people, if you're designing a banner, you're designing a flex to put out on the streets, you pay money for the design, you pay money for the hanging, you pay money for the space, and you pay money for the length of time to stay there. If you want to do another design, you're going to have to repeat the whole process all over again, right? So social media makes it way less expensive because you're not buying a new phone, you're not buying a new system. Possibly you're not even buying data again when you're making the next post, right? So all of this makes it much more easier, less expensive. So you can adjust your spending based on your budget. You can reach a specific audience based on demographics and interest. That is, if you're running ads, right? You can understand your audience from the inside section so that you know who your message actually resonates more with. So when you want to send out content, sending out content to a certain set of people, not just a random stuff. You want to run ads, you're running ads to a certain set of people, not just some random people. So that also is another big advantage that social media gives to you. Okay, you may not be able to do that with traditional marketing because you have no control of who sees the banner. There's no control over that. Anybody can see it, whether they fall within your audience or not. But with social media marketing, you have much more leverage with that. Okay, so let's talk about creating your social media plan. Planning, it's almost a cannot do without across everything. Business, marketing, life, marriage, whatever you can think about. Planning is very, very essential. So you need to think about how to plan your social media content. First, before you launch out, you want to plan first. So first of all, you need to define your goals. What do you hope to achieve? What do you hope to achieve through your social media? It could be increasing your brand awareness. It could be increasing your website traffic. It could be generating new leads. It could be engaging your customers. It could be maybe whatever, product sales or building a community around your business. So you need to define exactly what you want to achieve. That is the first step. Second step, you need to identify your audience. Who are your current customer and how would you like to reach them? Right? You need to define which platforms they are. You need to define their demographics, their gender, are they male, are they female? What is their age range? What is their interest? That falls under psychographics now. Excuse me. Spending habits, interests, all of that. Their profession, their location, all those fall under you identifying your audience. You need to spell out who your audience is and identify them. Now you need to also select the right platform. Each social media platform has its own kind of unique audience. So you need to choose the ones that align with your target demographic. For example, if you're targeting young adults, Instagram and TikTok might be the best place. But targeting very official and corporate people, LinkedIn is that place. You need to know the kind of platform that you want to meet, your kind of audience. So even if you have the right message, you're not sending it to the wrong place. Right? Very important. And you need to also create content. More importantly, after knowing the goals, after knowing your audience, after knowing the platform you want to use, you need to create content that are engaging, content that is rich. You want to be able to align your brand goals with the content you're sending out. Maybe the content was written, or the content was a video, or it was a photo shoot, whatever it is, you need to align, you need to keep everything side by side and properly align them. Okay? So let's talk about how social media marketing helps you meet your marketing goals. So first of all, it's going to help you to increase your web traffic. Going to help you. Remember, we spoke about you can add the links of your website to your social media place so that people can click from the social media to go to your website. So you have increased web traffic, right? And you also have you can get to build conversation. Remember, you can build a community around what you've started. People can converse with you, ask you questions, drop feedback for you, comments, complaints, all of that are all, they're just everything that should make it interesting around the Facebook, around the social media place. Okay, and then you also increase your brand awareness, and then you can create your brand identity, a strong brand identity on social media, as long as you're doing the right thing, as long as you're posting comments, as long as you're seeing people's comments and replying to them, as long as you're engaging with the feedback, as long as you are answering to questions, all that will help people to build trust with you over time. And then communication is improved. Interaction with your key audience also is improved. So you need to consider your business goals. Starting a social media marketing campaign without a strategy will not really be a good thing for you to do. You need to think about how to have a strategy in mind, like wandering around the forest without a map. You don't want to do that. So you might have fun, but you probably get lost if you do that. So, but you need to have a definite way that you plan to get it done, because the aim must be achieved. The web traffic must be achieved. You want to build a community, you want to raise awareness about your brand, you want to create your identity, make it strong, you want to improve communication across board. Okay, so now a couple of tips you need to consider before you start out. Now you need to track your competitors. First of all, you need to consider your business's goals, right? Remember, the strategy is very, very important. So you need to track your competitors. Remember, if you're just starting out on a business, your competitors are obviously with your customers are obviously with your competitors. So what do? Find a way to make sure that you give them what your competitors are not offering them. That is called your unique selling points, USP, or your unique value proposition. There should be something about you that they don't have that will make those people that are paying money to them to come to you and pay money to you. So you want to pay close attention to that. So track your competitors, very, very important. You want to see how they are doing what they're doing on their website, on their social media space. You want to see how they are sending their message, how they are crafting their message, what makes them unique. You want to copy it. When I say copy, I'm just saying copy the strategy. You don't need to do it the way they're doing it. You can maybe tweak your own, make it unique to your brand, right? So when you track your competitors, next thing you need to do, what you need to consider is for you to track, for you to have great content. Remember, content could be maybe video content could be written content, or it could be just designs, all right? Graphics, infographics, all right? Or it could be a combination of all of that. So you need to have good content that is easy for people to engage with, right? Good content that's easy for people to relate with, and content that people resonate with better, the kind of audience resonates with better. And you must have a consistent brand image. Today, image branding speaks about a lot of things, but ultimately speaks about the reputation that people are able to learn and enjoy when they come to your brand to do things. But you can see that's from the slide you're seeing now, you're going to be seeing 3 colors, the maroon and the orange and white. So it goes, it's the colors, it's the logo, and every other thing that makes a brand that you're going to be seeing about these designs. Huh? But away from that is the whole experience, is the whole experience that people have when they come to your brand. The colors are important, the logos are important, and every other thing, and you need to pay attention to that. You need to be consistent. Don't be white today, tomorrow you're pink. Don't be blue today, tomorrow you're orange. Don't be playful today, tomorrow you're too serious. Just be a mix and a proper blend of everything. Okay? And you should also learn to measure your success with insights. The Facebook or any other of the social media platform will always give you an insight part for you to understand how your post is doing. Especially if you have a page, the page will actually expose to you how your post is doing, right? The results you're getting from the page, the insight, the engagement, the reach, and all of that. So you need to learn if you're making progress from your insight part. And the social media content planning needs to be, excuse me, it needs to be top notch also. So you need to plan out what you want to do and when you want to do it. Let's say you have the whole month of August to start. You won't start by August to plan what you'll be sending out to people. It doesn't work that way. You need to plan it from now. Possibly you must have even prepared all those contents down so that when it's time for you to just post, just pick this one and post. You plan it on a calendar. You can say, okay, on 1st of August, I'm going to do a Happy New Month post I'm going to be sending it to Facebook and Instagram. I'll be sending it by 12 p.m. And I'm going to be the one to design it. That is a plan, right? On second, this is what I'll be doing. You spell out the platform, spell out the time you want to post it, spell out if you've posted it. There needs to be a sheet that is, open up everything, the time, the day, the date, and everything should be on the calendar. So you need to plan it out. Okay, that also is very, very important. And now a couple of the best social media marketing platforms. We have the Facebook, we have the Twitter, we have the Instagram, we have the LinkedIn, we have the TikTok. How many people are on TikTok? Yes, 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 no, 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 in the chats. So drop it in the chats. So Facebook offers you very comprehensive targeting options and a variety of post formats. And Instagram is best for visual content, especially if you are a lifestyle person, you're a food person, you're a fashion person, you're a brand, you're a beauty brand person. LinkedIn is ideal for business to business, kind of professional networking. Twitter is good for news, trends, real-time discussion. TikTok is great for shorts, creative videos, trending videos, especially with younger audiences. The latest one is Threads that the owner of Facebook just came up with. I'm not really seeing what the platform looks like, but I know it looks almost like Twitter, right? Almost like Twitter. So you want to check up what is happening around that space. So these are all great marketing platforms that social media presents to you. Now, why I have a special interest in TikTok is because TikTok has been okay. Yes, I see you. Glow, Isaiah, I see you. Mensa, I see you. Marilyn, Betha, okay. Fanny, I see you too. Afua, Samuel, Olivia, been to, yeah. So it's not bad to not be there. I'm personally not there. It's not because I have any special concern about not being there. It's just that I'm not able to. I've not really done social media the whole year, right? So I know about it. And guess what? TikTok is the #1 most popular social media platform right now. Why I actually asked that question is because I don't want you to just be all about you're doing TikTok for fun. Take it a step beyond just the fun, right? Take it a step beyond the fun. Make sure that you're also taking your business out there. Take your business out there as well, all right? So you want to see what's happening. You want to see what's going on around that space. You want to see what people are doing, people put their business out there and they do a lot of beautiful content. And just like we mentioned, is designed especially for younger audiences. So you want to be able to have yourself, not just putting yourself out there, but putting your brand as well. See how people advertise. People use very creative means to advertise, creative videos to advertise their brand, to advertise their content. And that makes it so fun to watch. And then you keep asking yourself, we didn't know social media platforms before now, Instagram and the rest. And you never can say why people just find it much more fun to be on TikTok. So you want to put yourself also out there as a brand, not just as a person. I hope you got the point. Okay, thank you so much. I've seen all your comments, the yes, and the no's. Please help us. We are yet to have even half the number we had last week. Please copy the link from the share and then invite somebody. Possibly they think they're using Zoom again today. Please copy the link and invite somebody. And if you are yet to like the video, please like it, like the video. Just click on that thumbs up thing. Okay, so let's go on. Thank you for all those replies. And yeah, if you have your screen blocked, there's a pinned message to the screen. Please check it out and do that so that you can have your screen very clear. Okay, so let's continue. Let's talk about different social media platforms for your marketing benefit. So we spoke about Facebook earlier, and Facebook is a low-cost marketing strategy platform. Facebook can steer traffic to your website because you can add the link to your website. So Facebook is a very interesting place and offers you thousands of options, if I may call it so, to be able to get your business out there. Now, more importantly, people may think Facebook has lost its strength. Oh, well, maybe it has lost popularity, but Facebook is still number one. Number one, as long as social media platforms is concerned, as long as numbers is concerned, Facebook holds about 2.94 active billion users every month. There's no platform, there's no social media platform that holds that much number. So when you think Facebook has lost its popularity, it's just popularity that it has lost. It is still number one. So it's still a great place for you to think about marketing. And they've been coming with a lot of features. You can do videos, you can do reels now, you can do stories, video stories. There is the gaming part, there is the Facebook marketplace. If you want to buy, you want to be the one, you want to sell, you want to buy. So it offers you a wide range of options. You can get to share your basic information there about your page, about your services, your business name, your address, your details, what you do, how you do what you do, share pictures, videos from your business, so you can talk to existing and potential customers. They can answer you for the post, they can talk to you privately, they can give you feedback on what you're doing, can provide customer support on Facebook, can raise your brand awareness, you can add the links of your websites to your Facebook page and people can click from there. You can write very long, lengthy posts, you can post a lot of pictures, right? Facebook doesn't have the restriction. So Facebook can steer traffic. You can run targeted ads, right? Targeted ads now, you can just choose a particular set of audience that you want to reach. Facebook is going to offer you that platform to do that, and you can reach them from the Facebook ad. So it's a whole everything all in one, under one umbrella. So you can do a lot. Okay. All right. So let's talk about Instagram. So Instagram, it's more like a lifestyle platform too. Mostly for people that are trying to show their lifestyle, entertain the audience. You can add professional looking photos. Remember on Facebook, you can add your profile picture and your cover photo. You can even create a page. A page is basically designed for business. So you can create a page as well. The page, you need to add your cover photo and your logo, your business logo. With Instagram, you can add a cover photo and a profile photo, right? On your personal profile, but you can add the logo to the business page. There's a business part of Instagram, so you can add professional looking photos. You can use the Instagram stories to tell your content. You can tag influencers within your space. You can interact with your audience. You can jump on different hashtags that is trending. You can again advertise on Instagram. You can sell product to interested customers. You can advertise on Instagram from Facebook. So that means if you want to advertise on Facebook and Instagram, you can do it simultaneously. All you just need to do is just to link those two platforms when you're setting up your ads. And one ad run on the two platforms, and that's it. So it's a work made easy since the two platforms are owned by one company. So it's a work made easy. And now LinkedIn is that other place that offers you that's so much opportunity for you to have not just a personal profile, but you can also have your company's profile, right? So you can have your company's profile there. So let's say if you check Impact Her, for instance, Impact Her, we have about maybe 50 something employees. But how do you know that I work for Impact Her? So I'm going to mention on my profile that I work for Impact Her. That automatically backlinks it to the Impact Her profile page. Okay. So what you need to do if you want to create a business profile is just to set up a personal page first and then create a business profile under it, just the same way you do with Facebook. Okay. You create a page, a personal profile first, and then now you create a page under your profile. Remember, you can create different pages under one profile. I think the same thing applies to LinkedIn. You can create different business profiles under your personal account. And then you make connections to find new high quality leads, reach out to people, try to connect with them, go into their inboxes, ask them things. Remember, the LinkedIn place is more of a professional place. You want to pay close attention to your tone of language over there. And don't forget, all these platforms have their tone, they have their language, they have their spirit. If you're on Twitter, you want to be very violent. If you're on LinkedIn, you want to have very official lifestyle. If you're on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, you want to dance. It's a lifestyle place. You want to just do things. Okay, that LinkedIn can also give you the opportunity to join industry groups, so you can engage with people, meet new people through industry groups, or you can engage within your body network. You can share products news and thought leadership kinds of content. And Twitter, remember I mentioned, is that place where you get noticed, where you get to join different kinds of conversations and get to increase your visibility to your content beyond your followers. LinkedIn and Twitter also can give you that privilege to share quick information. Remember, Elon Musk has decided not to let ordinary people to use Twitter now. So you need to be paying money before you can use Twitter. And that has pushed a lot of people down to threads, right? And again, you can also use the GIFs, the photos, the posts, can interact with influencers and customers. You can advertise on Twitter as well. Their advert is a little bit expensive. I think it's a minimum of $100 budget, but it's doable, okay? Can publish content, can republish content, can share you can retweet people's content, people's post and content. You can quote the content. There's a lot more new features that have been coming in. You can attract traffic to your website, especially if you're jumping on a particular hashtag. And don't forget, Twitter can have you to add your links when you're making posts. LinkedIn you can add links when you're making posts. Twitter can only let you post, I think, four photos before now. I'm not sure what's happening now because of the changes. LinkedIn, you can post, I think, up to 10. I'm not quite sure of the number that is maximum. You can add links while making the post. Instagram, you can post 10 pictures, but you can't add links in the comments. You can't add links when you're writing. You can only add links in your bio. Facebook, you can write a whole lot, add a lot of pictures, add a lot of links, add a lot of comments. I can do so much more on Facebook. Okay, so I'm gonna take the first pause to see if I have any questions. Any questions? Oh, thank you so much. And so yeah, I saw that. Okay, so I'm trying to look out for questions. If you have any questions, please ask. Yes, everybody wants to be too serious when they go to LinkedIn, so we want to be very official. Those places have their spirits, right? So you need to learn how those platforms work so that you know how to craft your message when you're going out there to meet people. Okay, so any questions? I'm seeing a question here from Flo Glow. Is it because Facebook and IG belong to one person? That is why they're emerging both. Oh well, yeah, possibly. Yes, I would say yes. I think they're trying to make it easy for you to be able to have access to the both platforms at the same time. You won't be able to do that with Twitter. You can't run your ads from Facebook to Twitter. But you can share you now can share your message from WhatsApp to all those platforms. Yeah, so it makes things quite easy, and I think it's good. Yeah, I think it's good. How do you create a website, please? Thank you, Afua, for asking. That's a great question, and thank you, Glo, for asking. Okay, so you either create a website using your Google Business Profile, number one. I'm sure Simply can drop that link if you want to create one. Number two, you can use a website builders. I'm sure Simply will drop those links too. You can use website builders to create websites, or you can pay a developer to build one for you. Okay, three options. Google Business Profile comes with a free website, or you can use website builders. All you need to do is just to, they're already designed templates. Just go there, edit it to what you want, and it's ready. Just buy a domain name and add to it to make it more professional. And that's it. It's very simple. It's not as expensive as we used to know before. Okay, so you can get to it, get it done. How can you create content on Facebook? You just create content, right? There's really no formula on how to create content. You're the one to decide what you want to create, how you want to create what you want to create. Yeah, whether you want to write, you want to design, whether you want to do videos, you don't want to sit down and figure all of that out. Faith, I hope that helped. Why not Zoom, but YouTube? But YouTube, Zoom, we can talk. You can't talk on Zoom too because of the way it is set. Yes, you can't talk on Zoom too. How are ads? Thank you, Matthew. How are ads created, and when is it advisable to create one? Which platform? If you are creating ads on Google, you go to the ads.google.com. If you are creating ads on Facebook, you go to the Facebook business. What is it called now? Facebook Ads Manager. Go to Facebook Ads Manager and create your ads. Right? You just create an ad when you have need for it. But first, before you create an ad, you must have promoted your page organically enough before you think about creating ads. The bells, I hope that helped. There is really no way I'm going to teach you how to create ads right now. Okay, that is on the advanced. There's an advanced topic. There's an advanced digital marketing. We have sessions for that. So this is something else. Except you don't want me to continue with what we are doing right now. Okay, the bells. Thank you for asking. And so yeah, now I'm having a Facebook and or any of the media, and I tried to create a page. I've already created my page for my business. It's not fetching me a number of viewers. Yeah, that is your part to play. As funny as that sounds, but you're the one to now promote your page, right? The content should be rich enough for people to engage. Push it, push the content out, call people to engage with it, call people to follow you, call people to like your page and all of that. All of that will amount to having that increased number. And so yeah, I hope that helped. How frequent should I post on my Facebook page? It's up to you to decide, but I'll recommend at least 4 times a week. At least 4 times. Don't let the page stay empty. The algorithms favor people that are always available. So you want to put that into consideration as well. Glory, thank you for asking. You're not getting followers on TikTok, Galaxy. Okay, keep doing your content and make sure your content is fun. Content is engaging. Some people just want to be controversial. See the guy on Twitter, for those of you that follow Nigerian Twitter, the Daniel Reagan guy, is controversial and he has a lot of followers. So maybe that is what you want to toe that line. Or you just want to have content that is very catchy and interesting. That is how people follow people, right? Or do something catchy. Is there anyone here that can help me create a YouTube paying account? Okay, YouTube paying account is you to apply to Google for your Google AdSense, but there are some conditions you need to meet first before you can apply. First of all, you need to have a lot of followings, right? You need to have a lot of followings, a lot of engagement before you can apply to that. It takes a lot of process before it even answer you. Stephen, I hope that helped. Okay, so there are a lot of questions and we are almost out of time. Okay, I may not be able to repeat that answer again, but I know Janet, you can create using the Google Business Profile. Let me see if I can grab that link for you. Google Business Profile. Let's see. You can set up a Google Business Profile and then add the website, or you can use these website builders. A few of them, this should help as well. Is there any statistics that shows day and time that are effective for content posting? You need to study that actually, right? You need to understand what the trends are saying per day, per time. That will help you. Okay, you won't be able. There's no particular place you are going to be able to pick up information. You can just do your research. Go to Twitter, see what is trending. Find a topic that is trending in your country or wherever you are. Understand what is trending. Understand what to jump on and what not to jump on. There is no particular place for that. Deborah, I hope that helped. We are way behind time and I need to rush now. Thank you for all those beautiful questions. I'm coming back. Okay, so those are website builders. Please engage with them. They will help you. I'm sure you can get all of them from where I posted it. Please let me know if you could get all of them from the way I posted it. If you didn't get all of them from the way I posted it, please let me know so that I can post them one after the other. There are about 5 of them, so please help me. Okay, there's a dedicated session for Google Business Profile. So if you can't get it now, don't worry, we'll get there. We'll just break it down, right? Okay, so I have to rush now. Please help me. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about why is social media marketing important. Social media marketing is actually important because the most influential and the most important virtual space web platforms, where the platform is not only used for social networking activities, but it's also a great way to digitally advertise your products and your services. So as social as the place is, you can also use the place for your marketing activities. And a couple of reasons why social media marketing is important for your business. First of all, you can promote your products and services. You mentioned this. You can tell your business story. You can promote your products and services. You can stay top of mind with the people that matter the most to you by keeping your content always fresh in front of them. You can learn about your competitors. Always do research about what your competitors are doing. You can grow your audience with a small budget. So you don't need to break the bank to be able to run ads, right? You can have a little money and just start from there. You can build your custom audience. You can do that if you want to run ads or if you have a particular kind of purpose that you want to do. Can increase your overall return on investment. That's very important. As the money you put in there will give you the result that you're expecting. You can learn the buying patterns of your ideal customers. You can understand your customer funnel based on your industry, how they come in, what they do while they are waiting till the point where they eventually get to pay you. You can also build relationship with your target audience by conversing with them, interacting with them over time. You can increase your brand awareness also. All of these are the basic advantages of being on social media and marketing on those places. And there are a couple of essentials of a successful social media marketing strategy. We spoke about this. Your brand should be consistent. Remember your brand's voice and your aesthetics. Aesthetics, they will encompass your logos, your designs, your graphics across all the platforms. They should be speaking one language. Okay. Don't be today you're Barbie, tomorrow you're this, tomorrow you're Jackie Chan. Stick to one thing. All right? Stick to one thing. That will help people to know, okay, this guy is here. We'll see him. All right? And your tone also should speak. Remember, if Google is speaking, you say Google's voice is googly because it's playful and they're still doing the important thing. Right? So you want to choose a tone also for yourself. Your quality content must also be quality. Remember, how to grow your audience is to keep quality going. How to get the followers you're asking for is to keep quality content coming out. Okay, so make sure your content is what actually resonates with the audience are trying to target. The tutorials that are giving out, the how-to videos, all of that form quality content. Your engagement rate, how you respond to your customers when they have comments is very, very important. And you want to also pay attention to the analytics, what's happening around your business page so that you can know if you are making progress or if you are not. The analytics will expose to you the numbers. Are you growing or you're not growing? You want to check how much followers you had the month before, how much you're having the month after. You want to check the engagement rate the month before, the kind of content that gave you that engagement rate, and the ones you had the months after. Okay, so some examples of social media marketing campaigns. We have the prospecting campaign, which is all about reaching an entirely new set of customers. People who have possibly in the past have not interacted with your products or your service. So you want to pay close attention to prospecting campaigns. And we have also the retargeting campaign. So at this stage, there's a possibility they've interacted with your platform before. So what that your platform is doing now is to retarget them. For instance, if you go to any page on Jumia to find an information, you find out that maybe in the next 1 week, Jumia will be, whenever you go online, Jumia will be giving you the same information all across board whenever you go there. So that is for the retargeting campaign. You want to go back to the people that came to see your product or your services. Now the conversion campaign focused solely on converting all those users into paying customers. You want them to pay, right? So you don't want to just spend money on them always. You want to get money. You want to get their money. Remember, all of this will act in a way that the funnel is, right? People came in from the funnel. Everybody came in. Some people did not engage. Some people just saw the post and passed. Some people clicked and commented. So those ones will fall under the category where you get to retarget them. So eventually, you retarget them, sending them contents, newsletters, and the rest of them. And eventually, they get to pay. That is when you bring in the conversion campaign shortly before they get to pay. So the prospecting campaign, the retargeting campaign, and the conversion campaigns are all very important. Okay, so let's talk about creating your social media strategy. Strategies are very, very important, and almost you cannot do without. It's important for you to create a strategy before you jump into what you want to do. So first off, you need to determine what kind of content will work for you. Whether it's a video content, graphics content, images, or you want to write. And remember, you spoke about establishing the tone. You need to understand the kind of way you want to relate with your kind of audience. And even you repeating the contents. You don't need to be creating new content every time. Sometimes you want to just pick up a particular content and refine it. Same details, but you just refine the information. Okay? So you want to check that out too. And you want to figure out what topics will resonate with your audience. You want to check how much, you want to check what topics will actually resonate with your audience. What topics will resonate with your audience? You need to make that research based on the industry you belong. Okay? If you're in the trading industry, if you're in the fashion industry, if you are in the real estates, if you are in the travels and tours, all of that, you need to find topics that resonate with your audience. You need to understand how these guys consume your audience, they consume your content. Do they like deep topics into long writing papers, or they just want quick tips, right? So your demographic information of the kind of people that are actually engaging with your content will help you to focus on the types of content that will lead you to have best results. Okay, you want to do all that research so that you're not shooting yourself on the foot. Now, content for your social media marketing strategy. So in order for you to differentiate your content from the unending amount of messages out there, your content needs to be relevant. Very, very important. Content needs to be relevant, it needs to be informative, it needs to be useful, it needs to be entertaining, it needs to be shareable, it needs to be engaging, it needs to be educating, right? Inform, entertain, educate, engage, share. All of these form part of what your content should be. Make sure it is at least one or two of these at the same time. Okay, remember, if you are not having fun things around you, people won't come to you. People won't subscribe to your channel. There is no shorter way of doing it. There's no magic around it. Do what people like and people will flow down to you. I answered that question earlier. The content you send out is going to draw the people you want to you. All right. So a couple of tips, social media marketing tips. You need to post regularly. like I recommended earlier, you need to consider posting at least 4 times in a week. That is for a business. For your personal post, a personal page profile, you can do it anyhow you want. But if it's a business, at least 4 times, please. Um, don't post today and come back in 3 days' time. It doesn't work that way. The algorithms of the internet only favors availability. Leave a Facebook or any social media platform you've been using for a while. Leave it. Go for a long time, maybe 6 months, then come back and make a post. You won't have any results. It doesn't work that way. You need to be consistent. Post regularly, right? Use visuals, catchy visuals, images, videos. Get a creative person in your team, or maybe learn those things. You can go to canva.com. Canva.com will give you a lot of templates. Maybe you want to design logos, you want to design a post for yourself. So Canva.com will give you a lot of templates for you to be able to work with, right? And try to be using hashtags, right? Try to be using hashtags. Hashtags, just jump on a particular trend. All of that will help you to gain the traffic you're looking for, and try to collaborate, bring in partnerships. You don't even, you may not have a lot of money to do the heavy influencers. So you can do the micro influencers or the nano influencers within your space. All of this is just to create more awareness for your brand and increase your visibility. Now, social media statistics will actually expose you to the social media users, time spent on the social media platforms, and the purchasing decision. So as of 2023, there are about over 4 billion social media users worldwide. Now, the average user spends approximately 2 hours, 22 minutes per day on social media, and that is the barest minimum. Trust me, a lot of us don't even close our social media platforms when we want to sleep, right? And you can bear me witness with that. So we have 71% of customers who are more likely to make purchases based on social media referrals. That's why social media is very powerful, a place for you to think about marketing your goods, services, products, brand, company. You don't want to shut your eyes from these numbers. Okay? All right, so I'm supposed to take another pause, but I'll skip these parts. I'll answer the questions at the end because I'm behind time. I remember we have another session by 12:30, so I'm trying to catch up so that we finish in good time. We'll have a good break before we come back. So let's talk about 5 core pillars of social media marketing. So first of all, remember we've spoken about the strategy. You need to spell out the strategy you want to use, spell out the strategy, and plan it out. The planning and the publishing, the listening and the engaging, the analytics, the advertising. Very, very important. So let's talk about the strategy. Remember, I spoke about the strategy, what your goals are. You need to spell out what your goals are, right? What you want to achieve. You want to drive brand awareness, increase website traffic, all of that. You need to spell that out from the get-go. Which of the platforms you want to use, you want to pay attention or do you want to focus on? And what type of content do you want to share? Written content, video content, graphics, infographic, whatever it is, you need to spell all of that out on your strategy. Okay? So when you finish with that, and remember that you need to also think about the audience, you need to research about your audience, you need to research about your competitors, see what they're doing, what is special about you that should make me leave another brand to come to you. Think about all of that before you send out your content. And your content must be relevant, entertaining, educating. Which other one now? Must be useful, must be shareable, right? Must be informative. All of that should be the qualities of the content you're sending out. Okay, so now you need to plan your content. Like I mentioned earlier, you can't just wake up and start posting. You need to plan it out, plan your content ahead of time, because it's not supposed to be done spontaneously. You don't just wake up in the morning and just want to post. Sometimes trends could come and you want to jump on a trend. That's understandable. But most times you don't just want to wake up and make a post. You want to plan it out ahead. Prepare the content ahead. If you have a scheduling tool, schedule it and keep it ahead. Just go back there and be responding to the replies. So ensure that you are maximizing your reach on social media by doing this, publishing your content and doing what you need to do at the same time. Possibly, there is no fixed time to make posts. Some people say you need to post every 12 p.m. Well, I don't completely agree to that because you can look on a particular day and 12 p.m. is not the ideal time based on how the tempo of the day is. Based on how the tempo of the day is. You might find out maybe there's a glooming situation in the country or a glooming situation around what your kind of audience resonates with. So why post it that time? Maybe if you keep it to a particular event of the day, right, it will be much more meaningful, right? So it doesn't need to be a fixed time. You need to know when best you should be posting. There's no fixed time. There's no fixed location to go check all those statistics. Now, somebody asked me that question. You need to find out what is trending per time, the day you want to make a post. Except maybe there is standard everything, and then you can just keep at it. All right. So listening and engaging, social listening is very important. You need to monitor your social media, the conversations about your brand, offer support, correct the situation before it gets worse. All of this needs to be considered when you want to get fully involved in your social media marketing. You don't want to have a situation that has gone out of hand before you get to respond to it. You want to pay close attention to what is happening. You want to offer support. You want to find out what you've done wrong and what you can correct. You want to respond to comments and messages promptly also as much as you can. As most times, we always advise that you choose 2-3 platforms out of all of them where you want to concentrate. It's not wrong to have your presence on all of them, but it might be overwhelming to do all of them at the same time. So if you can't pay somebody to get it done for you, you want to be the one to do it by yourself, you might get tired. Right? So you want to choose 2-3 platforms that you want to focus your attention on. Just have a presence on all those other ones, maybe not too active. How do you know this? You need to sample the best platforms that your audiences are. You want to test it, test your content, video, written content, graphic content on TikTok, watch the responses, watch the replies, test it on Instagram, watch the replies, see the statistics that comes. Then okay, you're going to tell yourself at the end of the day, my guys are here, my guys are here, my guys are here. Right? Okay. And so let's talk about the analytics. I'm sure Simplis has dropped the attendance. Simplis, has he dropped the attendance? Okay, let me find the attendance. I'm not quite sure. Give me 1 second, please, before we go to the last 2 things we are supposed to do. Okay, so this is attendance. Please fill it while you are still here. Let's fill the attendance. Fill the attendance. We're almost rounding off this particular session, so please fill it. Remember, you're coming back by 12:30, so I'm trying to wrap up so that we come back. We have enough rests to come back. Okay, so let's talk about analytics. So you need to find out from your analytics part, social media analytics part, to understand what is happening. If you are reaching the people with your products and service, you want to find all that details out, and it's going to be exposed to you. For instance, if you're using Facebook, you can find on the analytics part, you can find all those details there. Right? Okay. And advertising, more importantly, social media allows you to advertise to reach a wider audience. So let's say your post is only reaching maybe 200 people. So you want to reach maybe 2,000 people, because ad will let you reach people that are not your friends, neither are they friends of your friends. Your regular posts will only get you to reach your friends and friends of your friends. So post ads will make you to reach a wider audience. You can specify exactly who you want to display your ads to, not just to some random people. You can create targeted audience based from your demographics, from the ones you've studied, have been exposed to you from your analytics, and find out which country you should target, their interests, their demography, their age, their sex, and every other thing. All of that will be exposed to you from the analytics part, and then you use that information to run ads. Okay? So what are the core pillars of social media marketing? Core pillars of social media marketing. We've mentioned 5 of them. I want you to mention to me the ones you can remember. Remember, we spoke about advertising, analytics, listening and engaging. We spoke about planning and publishing, and strategy. Right? So strategy, number 1, planning and publishing, listening and engaging, analytics, advertising. Okay? So, any questions before we go? Yeah, I know I'm just going to spend maybe the next 2 minutes to answer your questions. If I can't answer your questions right now, please bring it to the next session that we're having in 12:30, right? If I miss it, please come back with it by 12:30. That will help me to be able to pick up from wherever I missed out. No, the slides won't be given out, and it's that's because the slides are just bullet points. You won't have so much from it. But I'm going to share a link with you right now, where you can go to learn some more. Right? We encourage you to learn some more. So don't think you can learn all these things in one day. Please go and learn some more. That is a link. Drop it. And follow us on social media platforms. Follow us on Facebook so you can see how we do what we do. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. All the links are dropped in the chats. Please fill your attendance properly. That is what we use to send your certificates. Okay? You don't want to have a wrong name on your certificates. So follow us on Twitter and follow us on LinkedIn. You can learn how we do some things we're teaching you can learn it from us as well. We do it. Okay. So any questions before I let you go? Course title for today: social media, using social media to grow your business. Juliana, I hope you got that. How do we do the ads? Okay, so I've spoken about this question earlier. There's no way I'm going to teach you how to run ads right now because that is not the topic for today. Okay, we have a topic for that. We are going to break it down, open up, and show you how it is done. I had a class like that yesterday. So if it is not among the topics that you need to do, please just reach out to who your negotiating member of our team is, and then ask them to add that topic so that we can have you learn it hands-on how to run ads. At least you see how we do it, and then you can go practice it by yourself. Right? You can only talk about it on the peripheral right now. Glow, I hope you understand me. There's really no way I can start setting about to run ads right now. Okay. Flow again. Speaking about followers, why does followers reduce? It's the same thing. The same reason why they increase is the same why they reduce. Your content is not good enough for them. People will leave you. Remember, your content needs to satisfy, relevant, educative, informative, entertaining, shareability. All of that needs to be brought under the roof of your content. If your content is not rich enough, maybe what you're doing is not interesting, people don't go. If it's rich enough based on what you're doing, people will add up to it. There's no magic to it. That's just how it works. Watch out how people that are doing comedy are getting followings because people love what they do. It's not just about comedy. So you can think about how to make your page fun once in a while. Okay, not just maybe fun. You can also think about how to, once in a while you want to just play. Once in a while you want to be informative. Once in a while you want to also ask people to do things. Okay, Flo, I hope you got that. Site to get templates. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can post that again. Websites. This is wix.com. I hope everybody is just here to get this link so that I won't need to repeat it again. And the lucky part is these sessions are on YouTube, so you can always come back and watch it. WordPress.com. This is the one for Google, sites.google.com. So you can always come back, watch the content again. This Squarespace, and have squarespace.com. You can have, can use web.com as well. I'm just hoping nobody will ask me this question again because it burns a lot of time to copy it. Okay, any other thing? What is the best way for using hashtags to get reach? Okay, just find the hashtag that is trending and add it to your content when writing. And just so you know, hashtags work best with written contents, not necessarily on video, not necessarily on your graphics. You have to write. Okay, that's how it works. So just add it to what you're writing. Okay, I've shared the template again. Prince, I just did that. The message, understand the video, and do the setting. Please look at the screen. I'll be pinning it again when we have the next session so that you don't lose out on anything. I want you to have a clear screen. The slides can be shared after. I just mentioned that. Please go to the link I shared, learndigital.google.com, so that you can learn some more. Using social media to grow your business. That is the topic for today. All right, so please, if you have any more questions, bring it by 12:30. I've shared the links already. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. And thank you for keeping me company and everyone that was here. Is it true Facebook pay real money just as YouTube? What do you mean by pay? I don't know about Facebook paying money. I know Facebook is used for advertising, but I know YouTube can pay you based on the traffic you're having. As maybe you've given them the rights to use your platform to advertise. That is for Google AdSense. I've mentioned this topic. This is the first time. See it there. Use social media to grow your business. All right. So see you guys by 12:30. So let's take this 15 minutes break and just stretch yourself, toilet breaks, and all of that. So bring the questions. If you have any more questions, please bring it by 12:30. We'll pick it up from there. All right. Bye.